Everywhere it feels like war is in the air, and this toxic atmosphere of war seems to have reached India and Bangladesh as well. At any moment, India could attack Bangladesh because recently Bangladesh's changing political dynamics have become a major headache for India. Bangladesh is no longer under anyone's control, and this is why India has been indirectly threatening to take over Bangladesh. Although such statements can be dismissed as political rhetoric, what if India truly plans to take such actions? What would the situation look like? Would Bangladesh be able to stand against the world's fourth largest military powerhouse, or would it turn into another battlefield? Or if India attacks Bangladesh, would it lead to India's own fragmentation, with the seven sister states breaking away? Now let's analyze this scenario. India's military consists of approximately 1.3 million active personnel, making it the second largest standing army in the world after China. However, a significant portion of the Indian army is engaged in internal security, dealing with insurgencies in Kashmir, central India, and the seven sister states in the northeast. Without this deployment, there's a high likelihood of these regions, including the Seven Sisters, breaking away from India. On the other hand, Pakistan's total active and reserve military force numbers around 700,000, with a significant portion always ready to attack India. This forces India to maintain at least 800,000 troops to manage Pakistan and its internal issues. That's not all. India also needs at least 300,000 troops to counter Chinese aggression along the China-India border. If India were to attack Bangladesh with its remaining 200,000 soldiers, it would be akin to shooting itself in the foot. Why? Military experts believe that to occupy a country, an attacking force needs 3 times as many soldiers as the defending nation. Interestingly, while fighter jets can destroy an enemy's infrastructure, occupying a nation requires a significant ground force. India's 200,000 troops wouldn't be enough to occupy Bangladesh. Bangladesh's army is also not small, making it nearly impossible for India to successfully attack. In such a situation, China and Pakistan are likely to assist Bangladesh with weapons to keep India distracted, which could turn into a nightmare for India. But India's capabilities don't end there. The Indian Air Force is one of the most advanced and powerful in the world. However, it also faces logistical challenges as India lacks sufficient heavy transport aircraft. The Indian Air Force has only 10 heavy-lift transport planes and 30 medium-category logistics aircraft, which are far from enough to deploy troops and supplies across such a large country. This logistical weakness became evident during the 2020 clashes with China, where it took weeks for India to deploy troops and equipment. If India were to engage in war against Bangladesh, its logistical shortcomings would severely limit its Air Force's role. However, India does have around 500 fighter jets capable of causing significant destruction to Bangladesh in a short time. Bangladesh, on the other hand, lacks strong air defense systems or advanced fighter jets to counter India's air superiority. But here lies India's challenge. Most of its fighter jets are not designed for counter-strike missions. While India possesses 270 Su-30s, MiG-21s and Jaguar fighter jets, many of these models are outdated. India's only modern attack aircraft are the Mirage 2000 and Dassault Rafale jets, but their numbers are limited, with only 36 Rafale jets. Primarily intended for countering China and Pakistan, India cannot afford to deploy them in Bangladesh. The shortage of modern fighter jets and logistical aircraft limits India's ability to conduct prolonged campaigns against Bangladesh. Furthermore, ground strikes could face resistance from man-portable air defense systems, gradually weakening India's air force. Despite India's limitations, Bangladesh's military is not far behind. Bangladesh continues to procure modern weaponry, including tanks, fighter jets and advanced drones, making its defense stronger. For instance, Bangladesh has purchased the Bayraktar TB2 drones from Turkey, renowned for their effectiveness in modern warfare. Additionally, Bangladesh has ordered 54 advanced amphibious tanks from China, capable of operating in water and on land, further strengthening its defense capabilities. Notably, China does not sell these tanks to India, giving Bangladesh a strategic edge. Ultimately, it's crucial to remember that war never brings peace. If India attacks Bangladesh, even if it cannot occupy it, Bangladesh could be left in ruins, with countless innocent lives lost. Meanwhile, India could face aggression from China and Pakistan and risk further fragmentation. The people of both nations must work to foster friendly relations rather than hostility, as conflict would harm both countries. Peace and cooperation are the only sustainable paths forward.